right, my people, welcome back onto this channel. This is another one reaching us. Well, still on the matter, Yoruba Nation, no going back, and exactly what the days, exactly what the people are still talking about. All right, my people, onto this one reason why Yoruba Nation must be declared. And then we have seen a lot of reasons right now that, in fact, Yoruba Nation needs to be declared as fast as it can, as fast as possible. Meanwhile, during our research, this man, I think he's late right now, talking about the late Obadiah Melafia. He said a lot of things before now about how Boko Haram are, have strategized plans. In fact, he said in his words that Boko Haram are the same people as bandits. So don't get it twisted. They are still the bandits from the north. Well, according to what he said then, he said they were able to meet with the leaders of this group. And it was revealed that one of the governor, one of the governors in the northern part of Nigeria, is a commander of the Boko Haram. Some set of people asked that question as at the time he made that statement. It was in 2021. And then he said, they asked a question that, is he still a current governor or a former? And then he said he's still a current. So what exactly are we actually talking about right now? We shouldn't get this twisted. There shouldn't be any form of relax or any form of relaxation. No, some set of people be like, all this while they've been telling us they want to strike, they want to strike. Up to now, they're not striking. I beg you. All these things say when they talk and lie. But I want you to remember something. I want you to take some things into consideration. Looking back, the way these people actually operate. Let's take, for instance, the one that had even happened in our own zone, that had happened in the Yoruba land, the one that happened in Igangan. If you remembered very well, Chief Sunday Igboho had to go down to Igangan, warned the Àsírí Fulani that they should leave the land. He gave them 7 days ultimatum. Since they were not ready to cooperate with the good people, with human beings that are staying in the city, in the urban area. Why is it that you people have not decided to live your life in the forest, and then this forest you are living your life, you are causing a lot of havoc? So because of that, Chief Sunday Igboho said they should leave since they are not ready to live with people. After Chief Sunday Igboho gave that order, that 7 days ultimatum, what happened? Nobody believed that this set of Fulani people were actually planning to attack back. And it took them some months where people had actually forgotten everything, where they have actually forgotten about what Chief Sunday Igboho actually did by sending the Seriki Fulani and the Fulanis out of out of Igangan. A lot of people thought it was over. Before you knew it, these people caught them unaware at the middle of the night. What exactly are we talking about? It had been said that this set of people, even during the lockdown, that lockdown period, according to the late Melafia, he said during the lockdown period, they were busy moving ammunitions all over the country as if there was no lockdown. And right now, some set of people, I'm very sure, I don't know if we still have people that are still telling us that there is one Nigeria or one Nigeria is the best. A lot of things that actually happened. Is it the case of Gumi, the Sheikh Gumi we want to talk about, that have been visiting these bandits, and to the extent he even made a statement of recent that this naira that they are trying to redesign, that it will make bandits to be requesting their money in hard currency. Is it your job to tell us what this bandit will request for? Why are you telling us? This is to tell you that this set of people actually know what is going on. And yet somebody is still out there telling me one Nigeria is is the answer. I pity you. Or do you want to talk about this young man? You are seeing his picture here. He was caught some months back. He was caught some months back in Lagos, Ikorodu area. In the bus he was driving was loaded with ammunitions. When they were caught, the OPC people caught them. He was the driver, and he was like, oh, he had some people from the top that sent him. The next thing, they started calling that they should release them. Where were they taking those ammunitions to? They were distributing them. They were taking them to distribute them all over the forest. Now, this man, this late Melafia, said it then that in 2022, because he said it in 2021, he said in 2022 these people are planning to attack. They are planning to attack everywhere. Fine, this is November 2022, right? Baba God, now your hand with it. I know some set of people will be like, but he said 2022, but it's almost the end of 2022. One thing you should understand is this set of bandits, this set of Fulani people, when they notice, when they discover that you are prepared for them, they won't strike. In case you're one of those people that said, oh, not lie, you see, and you talk saying at 2022, no, be the 2022 don't end. So my brother, my sister, don't sleep. Don't sleep on a bicycle. In fact, stop sleeping on a bicycle. These people have their strategies. They don't want you to be prepared. That is it. Now they know that it has been exposed that they will be striking 2022. The next thing, they pretended as if nothing had been planned. Oh my God. They pretended as if nothing had been planned. Now they are watching. Remember, they are all over the forest, all over the bushes. And they know we don't need the society to tell us what is going on. We have caught them times with that number, loading ammunitions. When they seize it, at the end of it, they will call from the top. They will say, release them. Now, talking about this set of people that were caught around Ikorodu houses with a bus loaded with ammunitions. In fact, there were two buses. There were two buses. Yes, loaded with ammunitions. But this man you are seeing by your right hand corner was one of the drivers. He was driving the other vehicle. Plate number Kano. Hmm. When they were caught, they called the top, they were released. Have you ever thought of the fact that immediately they release these people, what will happen to those ammunitions? Where were they taken to? Because definitely they were seized. At the end of it all, they will still release them. That's the kind of country we are in. Now, the late Melafia said it that come 2022, there's going to be civil war. That this set of people want to strike. They want to take over the land. Well, the truth of the matter is, don't relax too much. They still have their plans. Yes, in case you are like, oh, I beg you, go happen again. No be 2022 don't finish. So my brother, the election is just by the corner. That is their strategy. They can push it forward till maybe after another 2 months. Don't be surprised that this 2022, everybody will just celebrate the Christmas, everything will flow well, blah, blah. They will not, they will not want you to have any feelings. But the truth of the matter is, we have to be prayerful. We are not praying for war. Nobody is praying for war at all. We all want the best for ourselves. But in a situation like this, innocent souls who had died never prayed for death. They never planned for that. They never expected it. And exactly what is happening in the country right now. As far as Nigeria is concerned right now, it's a country whereby when you are sleeping, you need to open one eye. You can never sleep. As at now, you cannot sleep with your two eyes closed anymore. That's exactly what it is. According to him, he said Boko Haram and the bandits are one, and they have sophisticated network. Yes. So don't get it twisted. These people, in case you are a Yoruba person, I know Yoruba people don't like trouble. You might be saying, we don't want trouble. Everything will be fine. But let me tell you something. The Fulanis, they want trouble. In fact, they are prepared for it. They are everywhere. That's why, in the other testimony of that bishop that was kidnapped and released, he said everything. That during his stay with these bandits in the forest when he was kidnapped, that he said that go and tell them, most especially all those Yoruba people, where they say they want to take over Yoruba nation, they want to do that. Go and tell them we have caged them. Everybody must have heard that. We have caged them. They know they go anywhere. People will say we don't surround all their forest and all that. And you don't need a soothsayer to tell you what is going on. That is why if you want to move from Ibadan to Lagos or from Lagos to Ibadan right now, it's a death trap. I don't know what the security men are doing to that by this time. But for the past weeks, I heard it had been tough. But our prayer is that the good Lord will continue to protect us all. Because with what is going on right now, most of all these things had been said earlier, but majority of people took them for granted that, are you sure this is going to happen? But it had happened. Important personalities have been kidnapped and killed. We all know what is going on. Then who are you that you do not have anything? Or you say, oh, after all, you are a big man. My brother, my sister, don't get it twisted. As far as the situation we have found ourselves is concerned, nobody is safe. So when the good people are saying, Yoruba nation, let us cooperate, let us come together, let us reason together in one addendum. Don't go against these people. It is not by their power, but God has opened their eyes. They can see better than others simply because God has opened their eyes. I would say maybe they are the selected ones that God is actually using. The likes of Chief Sunday Igboho, Mrs. Modupe Onitiri, Professor Banji Akintoye, Professor Wale Adeniran, and the rest of them. God is actually using these people. So I think at this juncture, everybody needs to, be close to God, be prayerful, because these people are not joking. It had been said a long time ago, but it's still coming. You know how they operate. The other time they were counting the numbers of ammunitions they have gathered and all that. You all saw the video. So what are we saying? For those who have been shouting one Nigeria, I pray that God will open their eyes to see the danger ahead. The Lord will help us all. All right, my people, still on the matter. Yoruba nation, no going back. Exactly what the people are talking about. All right, what more can we say? Well, let me have your own take on this, my people. And remember to subscribe for more updates if you are new on this channel. All right, thanks and God bless.